How is everybody doing? It's Crazy Monkey. I'm back again. You got the link. This is Business Insider. Y'all got the link. This is gonna get real funny real quick. Y'all gotta get your drink on, get a shot or two, get your music on, cause this shit is funny as hell, man. This shit is so funny. Inside the insanely competitive world of elite New York City preschools, we're gonna read the whole article, cause you are gonna laugh your ass off, cause this shit is funny as fuck, folks. This shit is freaking hilarious. I read this article, I could not stop laughing. Alright, we're gonna read it right now. It's gonna be hilarious. Preschools in New York City are no joke. Some parents hire preschool consultants and apply years in advance in the hopes they can get their kid into a preschool that could cost as much as college. Y'all reading this? I hope this is showing up. I'm so fucked up and drunk right now. I don't even know, but I'm doing it anyway, folks, because this is freaking hilarious. I gave you the link. Just listen to the... Get the link and just read it, and you will laugh your ass off. It's so hilarious. Many parents think that getting their kids into one of the baby Ivies will help get into one of the top private schools for kindergarten through senior year. Turn off to a top university. Here's a glance into the insanely competitive world of the most prestigious New York City preschools. Man, I wish I had my Halloween costume on. Remember my Halloween costume? All that makeup on my face, man, I should have put it on, but I'm too drunk right now. I don't even know what I'm saying. All right, it's not easy to get into the schools known as the baby Ivies. No, I'm not talking about a set of elite secondary prep schools. I'm talking about the process that sometimes starts in utero, the process of getting into a prestigious preschool. In New York City, some parents will gladly spend thousands of dollars to have their preschool consultant. Help streamline the process of getting the children into the preschool that costs $20,000 or more per year. Like Horace Mann's full-time nursery school for 3-year-olds that cost $48,000 per year. I'm not one to rest on my laurels, especially because I began my education as a 3-year-old, but I went to 92 Street Wide Nursery School, which New York Magazine once deemed the Harvard of nursery schools. Would you like some caviar on your crackers, my friend? I remember my time at the Y fondly. I learned about archaeology when we dug up fossils in the sandbox, architecture when we played with blocks, and micro and macroeconomics when we played Candyland. Times have changed since my parents applied to the 92 Street Y Nursery School some 28 years ago. The price has skyrocketed to $36,000 for a full year. But it is still very much in the demand, as are other competitive preschools, including the Episcopal School, Westside Montessori School, Rodham Skodom, and the Washington Market School. Business Insider spoke with experts to find out what it takes to get into one of the uber-competitive New York City preschools and why parents will pay the top dollar. Would you want some more caviar on your crackers, my friend? Parents pay $500 for an introduction meeting. That's right. And they pay $250 additional dollars per hour to work with this person, New York City-based preschool consultant, preschool director for 15 years before starting her consulting practice, so she understands the application process, the specifics of each school, and the process of helping students and their parents throughout the process of applying for the preschool. You understand? Would you like some more caviar for your crackers, my friend? The hardest part of the process is getting your hands on an application. Some schools have a lottery system to get an application for your child to attend the preschool. Which means that parents must submit an entry after Labor Day and hope for the best. The application varies tremendously from school to school. Some have an essay. Some just meet with the kids and the parents, and some will have extensive essays about why you are interested in the school, and essays about your child, your family, and your values. Values what? You're probably a leftist communist voting for the Democrat Socialists. 90% of the people in New York City do. Just saying. 90% of the people in San Francisco do. Just saying. These people are a joke, man. These people are a freaking joke, folks. These people are a freaking joke. People find it. I bet you like 90% of these people are gun banners too. They probably are against the NRA, and they are probably against the Second Amendment, literally. I mean, it's just sickening, isn't it? We're going to keep reading, folks. The comedy continues. The comedy about these liberals, 90% of them vote for the Democrats in San Francisco and Manhattan, New York City. New York City, I think, is 80% vote for the Democrats. San Francisco, I know it's over 90% vote for the Democrat Socialists. I know that for a fact. What a joke, man. What a joke. It's going to get funnier, folks. It's going to get funnier, man. People find it hard because most of the prestigious schools start with 2-year-olds, and you have a 1-year-old in your house and have to describe your child's interest. A lot of people benefit from support with writing the essays. I will not write essays for them, but I will brainstorm when they are having trouble coming up with ideas, and I will read the essays and help edit them. And I have people who want detailed hand-holding all the way through if they are too anxious or don't have time because they work 70 hours a week in very high-stress, yuppie, extremist jobs. I just added that part. It didn't say that. I just added it. I'm just adding some stuff to this, okay? So you read the article yourself to get the whole article. I add to it. Just saying. How much hand-holding? One person emailed her a photo to approve of the outfit her daughter would wear for the preschool playgroup interview. Of course, it is helpful to have connections to the school, which many of the parents do. But there are no guarantees, and people can get into without connections or donations. The educational experience, one of the driving forces behind parents' desire to get their kids into elite preschools, is admissions. Exmissions, or how the preschooling can help their kids get into desirable schools after graduation. Of course, the quality of the educational experience at the preschool is another factor. The relationship between the preschool and the elementary school matters to a certain degree. They aren't dictating whom to take, but the preschools write elaborate reports that get sent to the schools as part of the kindergarten process. Wow. One advantage of any of the known schools is that they know how to write the applications. If a school is looking at 2 kids who are similar, and the school loves them both, the strong recommendation from a preschool who has recommended good students in the past might tip the balance. She said, many parents think that getting their kids into a prestigious nursery, prestigious? I almost said university. No, it's not a university, it's a nursery. Many parents think that getting their kids into a prestigious nursery school will help get them into a top private schools for kindergarten through senior year, then often to a top college like Yale, Harvard, Stanford. It feels like it is necessary to give our kids the option of success. There is a seed of reality in that, but it's not totally that way. Even the most prestigious elementary schools let people in from a wide range of nursery schools. There is a limit to how many Delton grads, Harvard, Yale, and Princeton are going to take. There is a limit to how many Delton grads, Harvard, Yenston, Yale, and Princeton are going to take. Kids can get a great experience at any preschool. But what sets these prestigious preschools apart is the amount of programming and extracurricular activities beyond the brochure, An Insider's Guide to Elite Private Elementary Schools in Los Angeles. Some preschools teach extracurricular activities like yoga, chess, and cooking because they have the resources to offer them. The caliber of teachers also differs from school to school. For parents who are applying, has some advice for reducing the preschool panic. They have some advice for reducing the preschool panic. I have yet to work with someone who did everything they asked and didn't end up in a school they were happy with. I love to take credit for that. If you applied to 8 or 10 schools and acted appropriate, I think you are going to get something. I think the article's over with, folks, but that is some freaking funny ass shit, man. That article was some funny ass shit. Here's the article right here, y'all. There it is right there. You gotta read this, man. You will crack up. You will bust up laughing for 10 minutes straight. It is that freaking funny, man.